A very good day to you. I'm Hank Gross, Mid-HudsonNews.com. It's Wednesday, May 4th. The news today brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run. Governor Kathy Hochul yesterday said she's absolutely horrified over the prospect that the Supreme Court will overturn Roe v. Wade, which legalized abortion. She said New York refuses to go backwards on a woman's right to make her own decisions concerning her body.
My promise is that here in the state of New York, we will not stand idly by. Anyone who needs care, we welcome you with open arms. And remember that we legalized abortion here in the state of New York 3 years before Roe v. Wade. We were there for women in need at the time, and we'll be there for them now.
There's no word on when the Supreme Court will take up the issue. The sting of Central Hudson's billing problems was the topic of a public hearing when Ulster County Executive Pat Ryan, State Senator Michelle Hinchey, and Assemblyman Kevin Cahill met with residents at Kingston High School last night. A Department of Public Service investigation is looking into the regional utility billing issues, and comments gathered at the hearing will be submitted into the inquiry. On March 30th, Ryan sought the public's help for the investigation, and so far 3,000 comments have been submitted. Kamara Lonergan, who owns Thunder Horse Hollow Farm in Ulster Park, received a January bill from Central Hudson for $3,000, and each month it keeps going up.
I call on Easter to call in. $16,000 is what they tell me on the phone. And I'm going to be truthful with you people. I became suicidal because I can't pay that bill. I'm going to lose my farm.
Senator Hinchey, too, is upset with Central Hudson and the public suffering caused by the utility. More news right after this.
Mother's Day is just around the corner, so remember to celebrate the special mom in your life. The Galleria at Crystal Run has hundreds of ideas for Mother's Day gift giving. Pandora, Macy's, DSW, Hallmark, Zales. Hey, you can even take mom out to dinner at Fuji, Allen's Mediterranean Grill, 110 Grill, or Peru Cuisine. You can also enter the Galleria Crystal Run's Mother's Day Look-alike contest. The Galleria at Crystal Run in Middletown, Orange County's premier shopping, dining, entertainment, and Mother's Day destination. So be sure to visit GalleriaCrystalRun.com for contest details.
Alderwoman Michelle Hirsch has called for the Kingston Common Council to commence a fully independent investigation into the city police department in relation to the recent rulings issued by Ulster County Court Judge Brian Rounds in connection with the acquittal of Raymond Snyder. He was charged with murder for allegedly shooting 47-year-old Romero Underwood in his St. James Street home on July 11, 2020. Hirsch asked the Common Council to approve the investigation at its meeting last night. However, none of the other 7 lawmakers would second the motion. But in light of her call for that investigation, she said the police commission chief and mayor said they'd look into the issues at the commission's May 18th meeting. A retired NYPD cop from Orange County has been convicted by a federal jury of assaulting a police officer with a deadly or dangerous weapon during the insurrection at the U.S. Capitol on January 6, 2021. The actions of 56-year-old Thomas Webster of the Village of Florida and others disrupted a joint session of Congress convened to ascertain and count the electoral votes related to the presidential election. Webster was found guilty in District of Columbia of 5 felonies and 1 misdemeanor for his actions on that day. When sentenced in September, he faces up to 20 years in federal prison. Greenville and Port Jervis firefighters had their hands full yesterday morning when a tractor-trailer burst into a ball of flames on Interstate 84 eastbound in western Orange County. The fire, about 3 miles from the Pennsylvania border, broke out at around 6:30 in the morning. Several fire departments, tanker trucks were called in to douse the flames. The cause of the fire is under investigation. There were no reports of any injuries. I'm Hank Gross, MidHudsonNews.com. The news today brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run.